This is In Conversation with Max B, the boss on Big Avail. Welcome back home, man.
Thank you, beloved.
Yeah.
The one and only.
So let's get started. You came home November 9th, right? French's birthday, and you went straight to the Jets game. Can you kind of talk about why you were like on the field and everything?
Well, that was kind of like one of the signs where I knew I was like, the come out was going to be impactful. So it just so happens I'm a Jet fan anyway.
Okay, all right.
So, we needed to win. It all ran concurrent that day. We wound up winning. I wound up, finally meeting Shador. So it was love. That was one of the fun days I remember for a long time, very long time.
So how crazy was it though when you was on the field and you saw Method Man taking pictures?
I thought he found some type of loophole. I said, Meth, you done found some loophole to the game. And I'm like, okay, do they let the guys take, maybe you need some type of little photo,
Yeah, like he's like
and they gonna give you a job, a volunteer doing some photo. You be courtside, you be sideline at the game, you get to see all the players. You get that's some official shit. So it was good. Shout to Meth, because I've been a Meth fan forever. So to see him like that in that circumstance, it was just like, I knew the day was just beginning. I'm like, it's going to get more exciting.
So when the video of him taking pictures was floating around on Twitter, his daughter was like, yeah, like he's like a big fan. He even has his own parking spot at the stadium. And he's like a VIP for them.
VIP, photographer, ambassador, all that. So yeah, that's good.
So they saying that you should go to every Jets game, that you good luck for them.
Listen, man, they need them a Max B mascot running around on the field, giving them that extra juice. We'll be there every week supporting the team.
You were in the studio too with French. Like, what were you guys working on?
We working on some new Coke Wave projects, some future endeavors. But shout to French. We working on some shit. We was cooking up. We was cooking more than surprise, y'all. We just wait. Then we just gonna come out. They think gonna just drop in town.
You were locked up for about 15, 16 years, right?
I did 18. I did 18 on
years.
This joint, yeah.
And the industry is like so different now. Is there anything that you notice or, like French kind of put you on game about how things have changed?
I mean, a little bit of everything. Going a while, I'm still trying to figure things out. Whether I know it or not, it just ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. I've been going a while, so I'm getting lost around my own crib. I'm in the building getting lost, all type of crap. So I just gotta take my time, man. I know I did a long time, but it's gonna take some time to get reacclimated. But I'm gonna find my way, you know what I'm saying? I'm a New York guy, so I like to see the motion, I like the movement. The game is different, but it ain't too different. We kind of laid the groundwork for a lot of stuff that's being done today. I do now see is, it's certain necessities you need to have. You need to have your business in order. You need your lawyer. You need certain things now than before. Before was more of a mom and pop's way of doing things, word of mouth. It's like a new world. Everything got to be on paper. Everything got to run concurrent. So, I like the new game and the direction it took. It allowed people, creators to get, more leadership, more ownership over their creations, you know what I'm saying? So shout to the new game, man. Shout to the new game. It's love.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, man. Like, I don't know, I think the internet has made it easier for independent artists to be able to do their thing. Cause I remember like on a bunch of those interviews you used to do, like the Come Up DVDs, like you were talking about you wanted to put your merch on like a website and stuff like that. You were pressing your own mixtapes, right? Like you was going in the studio, making your own shit. So now instead of pressing a bunch of CDs, you just upload the shit and put it on streamers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a new world. That's another beautiful thing about this new world. You can order something and it come right to your doorstep.
Yeah, and you can talk directly to the fans, I think it's easier than before.
You definitely can tap into your followers more. Look, there's a lot of benefits to the game right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of benefits. Like you said, everybody got a platform, Instagram is out there, the TikTok. YouTube, it's a lot of ways for people to get their stuff out there. You know, it's a bigger purse, but it's more bigger access for everybody. So, you know, the world got to go round, man. It is what I love it. I love it this way. Any other way, it'll be madness.
So,
Chaos.
what plans do you have, man? Like, I feel like you've been thinking a lot about how you will approach this like second part of your career.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Listen, man, I'm gonna just go in here and work hard, man. That's all I know how to do, man. I just know how to work. I know how to, you know, give it my all. And the people see it. When they want good stuff, when they want quality stuff, they've been around for a long time, they know to come to the Bigger Valve. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna get bang for your buck. So, you know, I just continue to work hard, man, and polish the craft. You know what I'm saying? I can't think about what everybody else with the followers. I just go in there and do what I do. So that keep it around for a long time. That's the formula. I ain't gonna reinvent the wheel. I'm gonna keep it the same way.
Okay, yeah. And I was gonna say, man, like the melodic rap has become popular you know, the last maybe 10, 20 years. So how did you come up with your style? Because I remember when you first came out, like, you know, there was some people that ain't fuck with you because it was so different, right? It was like, oh, he can't sing and this and that. So talk about how you came up with that style.
I mean, I just developed it over the years, man. You know, I just it's me. My style is me. It's quirky. It's unpredictable. It's fun, spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? I got the slick talk. I'm witty. You know what I'm saying? No, I had a way with the ladies. You know, I bring that into the fold. We do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the streets. It's basically wisdom. I know how to groove it up and put it in the ball and give it to the people over a beat. You know what I'm saying? But it's wisdom at the end of the day. I've been here for a little minute, 47, so I've been around. I listen to a lot of music. I absorbed a lot of music. I'm able to turn and bounce and flip it and, you know what I'm saying, slow it up, speed it up. It's just patience. It's how long you want to be there listening to it. The longer you listen to it, the more you absorb it, the longer it marinate, the most chances probably you're gonna come up with a better concept for the record.
Yeah, and you grew up, is it true, you were in the boys choir when you was growing up?
Yeah, I went to the school, but I didn't sing in the actual choir. But even still, you know, we took trips with them, you know what I'm saying? We used to see you know, the structure in which they wore their suits and stuff like that. So we kind of took that from them and just going out. It gives them a layout of what the road look like. They go to road, they sleep in hotels and stuff like that. So it's all stuff you see early on, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you'll need it again for your life and it'll hit you and then you'll know what to do. But yeah, I went to just the school, not the choir.
You never sang in a choir?
Nah,
like
I never
when you was
sang. I
like,
never
in the
sang
church
in that. Nah, listen, I sung in the prison church choir for a couple of months.
Okay, how was that?
It was alright, man. It was refreshing, man. It was something different, you know. It ain't like I'm scared to go up there, you know. Just going up there, giving praise, doing what you do. It was groovy. I liked it. I would do it again.
Okay, now what I was trying to get at too is what made you start singing like your hooks and stuff like that? Do you remember?
I just always wanted my own songs. I didn't want to. So whether I made them or not, I'm like, all right. If I'm gonna make my own songs, who gonna make them better? Who gonna make the music better than the way I want to hear it? That's kind of like what made me start doing music. I didn't want to hear what I was hearing. I wanted to hear a certain type of music, so I made it.
Okay.
Learn how to make it.
Nah, yeah, and I was gonna ask like if you're aware of like how influential that style has become.
I mean, I'm aware of it. I don't think I was the first guy to sing and rap on the song. I might be the first one to like really go for it.
Yeah.
And it just
Like,
start.
I feel like it influenced
It
people.
started working, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, when you go, and there's no disrespect, the rawness of at how I do, I kind of like I'm not using no chemicals. It's just me going out. You know
If you mean chemicals, you mean like auto-tune.
I'm just whatever you use,
chemicals
any
is
chemicals you use,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to bring out the part of your voice that
It's like raw vocals.
it's raw. You got to do it with that. Then it's not really singing. It's just you kind of cheating. You might as well just rap and put somebody R&B on the chorus. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it like that. That's
So
how I
instead
look
of
at
getting
it.
an R&B singer, you just sing the shit yourself.
I just sing this shit myself. It just so happened my shit sound buttery. I can't help it. They're like, your voice is crazy. I'm like, what? My voice? Me? Yeah, your shit's crazy. I'm like, all right, just kept taking it, going with it, and believing it.
Yeah, because like Wiz Khalifa has talked about like how influential you've been, and you guys have been able to kind of cultivate a relationship. Can you talk about how? Well, let's go a little bit further back. Like people don't really know that you and Mac Miller were cool too. Like Mac Miller was like a big fan of yours. He's from Pittsburgh. Wiz is from Pittsburgh. So can you kind of just talk about your relationship with Mac Miller and your relationship with Wiz?
They a little younger, so they like younger, older bros and shit. But I ain't know Mac too well personally. But we spoke a couple times before he passed away, rest in peace. And I know he was a big fan. I'm a fan of his as well.
Support MaxB.com. This is Mac Miller. Make sure all y'all little motherfuckers who might not know about that shit.
That he was a new artist or a newer artist at that time, it really inspired me. It was like, this is a new guy with new sound.
You know, these guys is music guys. They love music. They was kind of coming on the same way I was thinking. Wiz was thinking the same way I was thinking like that. I can make this. You know what I'm saying? I can make this sound like this. And they gave it a shot, and if you hear both of them on their songs, they either like you can tell Wiz be always happy, Mac going through his shit or whatever, but you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? You hear the music incorporated with the pain or whatever. So these is like musical guys that I kind of feel like the musical guys adapt to my style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you got even the younger cats like A Boogie and Cash Cobain, right? Like they reached out, show love to you too. So kind of talk about the relationship you have with the younger New York guys now.
Yeah, listen, I'm kind of blessed to be in between, all the genres. It feel like, you know what I'm saying? It feel like the older kids my age, they missed the moment, but then you had their kids or whatever. Them like the kids today that's older, they said, my dad used to listen to your music, man. And, just to still be able to do it at a nice level, still come out, still be relevant, and do what you do for the people, it's some good shit. It's some humbling shit.
And it's the internet really, man, because like I was telling you before, it's like the Come Up DVD, Cocaine City shit, it's all over YouTube. People use you as GIF reactions and like you're like a meme and shit, like certain things. What do you say to people that aren't super familiar with your music? Because when you came home, everybody was like, who's Max B? Well, all of a sudden, everybody's a Max B fan. Like there was like some haters or whatever. It's like, but so how do you not win those people over? But what do you say to people that aren't super familiar with your shit?
I mean, I can't worry about what the people think. I just go out there and do me. I'm unapologetic, you know what I'm saying? And if I would say if you was starting to get into Max or who Max be, judge him by his music. That's it. And then work your way past that point. But listen to the music first, get involved, then you can make, other determinations or whatever you think of me, you know what I'm saying? But at least listen to the music first and then go from there. You'll be all right.
So I wanted to also ask if you remember like when it was that you learned how to write songs and melodies. Like when did you kind of start gaining interest in becoming a rapper?
When I was locked up, I was young, probably like 98, 99, probably like 19. And just to be in the cell with nothing in there but a pen and a pad, you know what I'm saying? And just write. Start writing off the head, writing off the, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like where the passion came in. From that moment on, it was like the time had passed. A couple hours had went up, I didn't even know. And then I had like a whole song on the page. I didn't know how to count bars or nothing. I was just writing. And I just kept doing it. Whenever I wrote, I made sure I wrote like a chorus, always wrote like a full-fledged song, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I got better. I just spent time with it over the years, so.
Yeah, because after that first bid, you did about 8 years, something like that first bid. Because I remember you coming home. Well, you kind of were unknown. You came out of nowhere, right? Like I feel like all of a sudden there's this dude, Max B, with like this fucking super fly hair and glasses, singing on shit. So who did you first link up with? Was it Young Los that you first linked up with when you came home?
Nah, my
When you started
Grease
that-
was
that
my
was Grease, because I thought Grease.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought Los. You worked with Los first.
Los was my boy, but I had got Los through like when I was down with the group or whatever. The A&R used to bring different beats through. So one of the CDs I used to always pick the beats off was the Los Kid. That's how when I tapped in and went Dolo, I grabbed him up. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of stayed in touch. Like, yo, that's me. Want to my beats. Boom, I brought him over, built my own thing, put him over it, and that was it. Grease my dude too though. He was like one of the first dudes where I was like in the studio with him working Dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's like one of my guys as well.
And he's from the hood. He's from Harlem. He's from Harlem, right?
He from downtown, but he from around the way.
So how did you link with Grease then? Like how did you first link with him?
Grease just one of them dudes from the hood, or just one of them dudes that been in my life for like 30 years.
You always knew him.
Yeah, but never spoke to him.
Okay.
Until you know what I'm saying, till I start doing this. So he know like my brothers, he know my family, everybody know everybody.
You had called into Drink Champs, and Nori asked you if you had to make a song to save humanity, what producer would you work with? And you mentioned Dame Grease.
Grease just know how to make it sound, man. He not the big name no more, but he still got that sound. Still got that talent, still got that know-how, that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That musical insight, that musical genius. And it's just a flow there. We feed off each other. You know, he give me a track, and it's weird, it's quirky, one of the weird quirky ones. He know that be the one I'd be like, yeah, right there, let me get that. So yeah, it's been a chemistry since day one with bro. We always made good music. There's always love. That's bro.
How did you and French first link up? Because you guys are like, in terms of New York rap, like you guys are a legendary duo, especially for that.
He came to see me for a feature when I came out like 2006, right before Bell, right after Bell. I had got out for like 2 years, and then that's when I had met French, and that been just my bro ever since.
Yeah, and he stayed supporting you, keeping your name alive. Why do you think you guys are still close? Like,
to me, like I guess he first probably felt like, you know, we before anybody had anything, we was like this. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got like me, first been around a lot of people, so it's good when you to have people around that you know what I'm saying, that be on y'all kind of leveled up as far as personality. You know what I'm saying? You ain't one of them around them asking for shit, and you can pay your own tab or whatever. Shit like that, that shit count. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be liking. Celebs don't like people around them like that, you know.
you was eating with him and his fiance, the Princess of Dubai, man.
Yeah, that's bro, man. You know, I dance with the stars, man. That's what I do. The moment is never too big for the dawn. You know me. You can bring the president out. I'm like, how you doing, president? I'm gonna keep it regular, you heard?
Yeah, so speaking of French, man, like it's funny, but people have to be reminded of how he came up, right? Like he started doing the Cocaine City DVDs around like that Smack DVD era. Mm-hmm. And we were, you know, when we were prepping earlier, I brought up the rants that you used to go on.
I'm a boss. I'm not with that. It's never nothing no more. Like I look like a boss, I feel like a boss.
Were you always like that? Like, or did you like create this character? Because it reminds me of like wrestling promos, or like how Ali or Floyd Mayweather will promote a fight.
Yeah, everybody know I'm a big wrestling fan. So even when I was little, like I was big on wrestling. But my favorite wrestlers, for those don't know, is the bad guys, the ones that talk and do all the theatrics outside the ring. That was always like my favorite wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I kind of, like I subconsciously adapted that whole style and just, you know, threw it in there. You know, that's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta sell it, man. You gotta promote it.
Yeah, so do you remember who some of your favorite wrestlers are from back then?
You talking about back in our day?
Yeah, back in your day, yeah.
Man, Hitman, Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? I used to love the Rock. Rock. These are all guys with the talk game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was nice on the mic. So let's talk about you were inside for a while. How did you spend your time?
It's productive, man. I was able to, you know, I had some pieces of equipment in there, so I took like a workstation, a few other pieces of equipment, like Proton made a little studio and shit.
Okay.
I had got my hands on the mic. you know, and just was productive, man. You know, a lot of people spend their time. It's a lot of non-productive ways you can spend your time in prison. I chose to keep up with the music and polish my craft. You know what I'm saying?
So they allowed you to have like a little makeshift studio, like they didn't give you.
Nah, you
Like
got
could do-
depending on where you at. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have it everywhere, but spots like Jersey, they got shit you could. You know, all you need is a workstation. You already know you need a work. I don't know if you know. So if you get you a workstation and a microphone, which would probably be the hardest part to grab. But you know, where there's a will, there's a way.
No, yeah, so because you put out a couple records while you was inside. So do you ever think about how your career would have been if you had never gotten locked up?
Listen, I went through a lot to become the person I am now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say the streets would have taught me that or the business. It took where I had to go and go through what I had to go through to be through where I'm at now. So I can't, you know, can't question that. It is what it is. We on God's time. He wanted me to go through that. I went through it. I ain't complain. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard. I got back, kept my mind right, and here we are. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like you're a different person now from before you got locked up?
I'm a whole nother 360. I am the same person. I just don't do the same things that I did when I was out. So I think it's resonating to the people, man. I'm an inspiration. You're gonna see brothers get married, stuff like that. You're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? You probably gonna see dudes stepping up, man. You know, hopefully I can give these guys a blueprint to, you know, running a smooth ship. Yeah.
Yeah, so and then
Smooth ship.
so there was an OK Player interview that went up a couple days ago, and you expressed maybe feeling a little anxiety before you came out. So do you still feel a little anxiety, or like are you overwhelmed by everything?
I'm not gonna say I'm overwhelmed. Anxiety, I'm not even really anxious no more for nothing. I'm just taking my time. I'm out here. It's real. I done woke up in my bed a couple days straight. So I'm not, I can't complain, man. You know what I'm saying? Eating good food, got my wife, got my kids. I'm seeing my kids every day. I got my electronics in this more, start moving. Start trying to hook my shit up. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with that, but I'm gonna keep trying, you heard? It's mine, I ain't I'm gonna figure that shit out.
And so you have 4 kids now.
Yeah.
What are their ages?
18 and the rest is 16 going on 17.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? They been,
So how that's been kicking it with them?
nah, it's fire. I be wanting them all at one time, but for some reason I can't get them. I can't seem to get all 4 of them. But I might have 3 of them or 2 of them, or I had my daughter with me the other day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michaela, that's my baby. Had her with me the whole day. We was in the studio. She watched me make records. You know what I'm saying? She watched me do business, so it was good having her around. She really ain't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you gotta go. She had to go to school tomorrow, so I got my oldest son. He coming through today. I'm gonna take him through. Let him see the stool, let him meet, you know what I'm saying, meet people, meet friends. He gonna be all right too, so that's what we gonna do later on. It don't stop, you just gotta rotate, try to find time for everybody you can, you know what I'm saying, find time for yourself, enjoy your perks, you know what I'm saying, and then just work, man, don't complain, go about your business.
Yeah, in that same in the Drink Champs interview, you also told Nori that like you felt that you elevated when it came to like your songwriting and shit. You put out a couple tracks here and there, but you know, can you talk about how you feel just like musically, you know, like songwriting wise and stuff like that?
I mean, look, I feel good. It's gonna take me a little second to shake the rust off. I went into the studio yesterday, and the mic was sounding too perfect, so it was a little throwing me off a little bit. But I had the shit loud the whole time. I didn't even know. So it was. Once we got that right, we wound up doing like 2 joints or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the feel. And we going in there today. I'm gonna wild out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in there and put some shit together, boom, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? But it's ready. I ain't gotta do much. But, you know, y'all don't know that.
So are you planning to put out a tape soon? Like, what's the word? Like,
New music coming. Yeah, it's coming. I'm in the lab.
So Domain Diego may make a comeback.
It's coming. Domain's coming back. It never went nowhere. That's why it's 7. That's why we on 7. Took a little minute, but we on 7.